A coalition of some of the strongest lifters in Southwest Missouri meet up every Saturday morning and get straight down to business. Gym co-owner Matt Reynolds says that Strong filled a need in Springfield.
Good. There was no gym in Springfield for athletes to train the way we do.
Athletes who train like this, and this, and sometimes even this.
Two of us, William McNeely and I, started our own gym just out of our garage.
It was like nothing I'd seen before. It was like a garage gym, really cool and stuff like that, and everyone's really respectful. I was super respectful. I barely ever said a word to them.
Meet William McNeely, powerlifter and founder of Strong Gym LLC. He started the gym going between his and Matt's garages.
So once we start to, really get 20 people in my garage on a Saturday morning, at my parents' house, I was like, and me and Matt kind of talked about it, and we were like, it might be time to upgrade a little bit.
And upgrade they did. From his parents' garage to the back corner of an auto body parking lot, now Strong is nestled into a 3,000 square foot industrial building space, which has attracted more clients than ever before.
Once I started training here, I don't think that I'd ever train anywhere else. So.
Despite all of his current success, Will did not get here easily.
I have certain aspects of my gastrointestinal tract, all the way from my esophagus to intestines, that deteriorate, and at certain points it will cause me to be very anemic and be very fatigued a lot of times.
He is diagnosed with the chronic form of Crohn's disease, an intestinal condition which can affect one's life in almost every aspect.
At first I was kind of angry,
Soon after being diagnosed with Crohn's, the Naval Academy he was attending discharged him, telling him he was not fit to be a naval officer.
And when I got medically discharged and got back to just square one, all of a sudden I was just like, that really impacted me to the point where I had to really start thinking about, what I want to do with life.
That wasn't the end of his trials. Shortly after returning home from the Navy, Will's Crohn's came at him full force.
For a long time I asked kind of why me and stuff like that, and I would just I started training so much just to even forget about the pain.
As a result of the stress that he put on his body from powerlifting and the Crohn's disease, Will's body eventually shut down completely.
But then the first time I had a blood transfusion, I was losing a lot of blood and I was very tired all the time, and at the same time I was still training.
Eventually recovering from being nearly lifeless, Will soon returned home with a new lease on life and a new outlook.
Once I got back home, I started to, really open up my eyes and just start, really studying and becoming more of a self-student. It's like I started to, really feel like I was enlightened for the first time, and just start reading a lot more, and then just, going through all areas of life and just really becoming more of a loving person myself.
And Strong became more than just a word to him.
Too many people think that training, especially lifting weights, is just about, getting muscles, or lifting big muscles. But there's so much more that involves so much with your cardiac system, your nervous system, muscular, all your different body's biological systems, and all impact yourself as a whole.
Perhaps that is why the gym has attracted so many people who feel the same.
It's not about being the biggest, strongest guy in the gym. It's about building up camaraderie and family, what we have here. And so I think just about everybody that's here kind of feels like they have an ownership in this place. And so we really do have kind of a family here at the gym.
Right now, even in the gym, I'm building parts for my physical foundation, but it all relates to other areas of life, emotional, spiritual, and everything. And it's the stronger the foundation, the higher the peak. So that's really me as a person. It's all related, and everything I do, it's like I really want to give all to the glory of God in that sense.
At Strong Gym, Mike Donnelly for Ozarks News Journal.
Red light.